be any kind of civil conflict, because you would say, well, what are the sides? It doesn't seem that there's organized violence on two distinct sides. It doesn't seem like there's a contest of authority between two sides, because both sides respected the authority of the civilian leader of the military, of law enforcement, the supremacy of the federal government, et cetera. But what you have setting up right now is really a constitutional clash, where the federal government is coming in with National Guard, they're coming in with ICE, they're coming in with federal law enforcement.
Record back with another one. I got some more Nick Fuentes clips for you guys today. They're mostly going to be about, women talking about Nick, because we all know Nick doesn't like to talk to women unless it's going to be his wife, he doesn't believe in any of that. So, here's Nick talking about women on InfoWars with Alex Jones. And, all I ask is if you guys could like, subscribe, comment down below. Nick goes live every weekday, Monday through Friday, around 6-7 p.m. Pacific time, and let you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, and
now you got all the liberal women throwing their panties at you.
Yeah.
I see it online, so...
Yeah, that's a strange turn of events. But
see, they're sick of cut men. They like the fact that you're saying what you really think.
I'm a bad boy. Yeah, they like the jean jacket. they like that I'm a bad boy. They like that I'm a little aggressive. But the article says, no, they don't really like me. It says that, they see me as like a character and like a fandom. They see me as like a character in like a TV show. They're shipping me with Candace Owens. They're shipping me with other people, people that I've done collaborations with before. And I don't know how to I've never gotten that much female attention. My show's for boys. My show's for guys. My show's for men. And now the girls are watching it. I'm like, I don't even know why they like this show so much. It's about politics.
Well, Nick, I know you're a big Catholic and everything, and I'm not trying to get you to be a bad guy, but let me tell you, women are a good thing. So you need to dip your toe in that a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just worried.
Hey, you want to take yourself to the next level? Get some of the feminine energy on you. It'll only make you more male.
But they're going to set me up. That's what I'm worried about.
No, you can find a good Christian girl from a good family.
I don't think I could trust anybody these days. You know how this goes. Intelligence agencies everywhere. I think I got to go to like Ukraine and find one in like a village, a blown up village.
Well, if you're out in a small town and like talking to the farmer, and talking to his older daughter, maybe that's the way to go. Because you are 26, you can't go wrong. There's a lot of good women out there. There's a lot, okay?
Yeah, I got to get to work. I want to get married maybe before 35, maybe before 30.
Well, I would say it's not that women are better in other countries, except we're more spoiled, and American women are more brainwashed in liberalism. So, yes, it is. But the problem is you bring women over here. I've talked to guys that have married a bunch of them. They get bad real quick hanging out with American women.
Yeah.
They can be hanging out with white women, black women. They get real mentally ill and spoiled real quick. So it's a problem.
It is.
But listen, instead of getting a dumb woman, I've heard you make jokes, get a really smart one that understands all this and it gets behind. Oh, then that's a powerful thing. You understand?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to hear the political opinions from my wife. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I like getting a female perspective on things. I'm telling you.
I just want her to make me snacks. I want her to make me snacks while I'm doing my show. Mozzarella sticks.
So funny, man. Oh, my goodness. Well, you can get women to do a lot more than that for you.
Well, that's true.
I'm not talking about sex. I mean, women are good to have around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the enemy attacked, the globalists attacked them with all their brainwashing first.
Right.
Because first you get the women, then you got the children, so follow the men.
That's right. That's right.
Almost. So they're being targeted because they're the core of the family.
Yeah.
If you take them down, you get it all.
You're right. Yeah, and I don't hate women. I love women, but you're so right. It's like in America, they kind of became the tip of the spear because the left brainwashed them, and now they're wielded against the men.
It's facts, I get why Nick doesn't want to. I'm kind of like that too, I get why Nick doesn't want to date women, because in his case, you never know, bro. I mean, we saw what happened with Charlie Kirk. They took him out. I mean, there's people currently. I'm sure there is, like the CIA. I mean, they're observing Nick right now, seeing his generational run. Seeing that he's talking a lot. He's speaking up, fighting for us, and they don't like that. And I think the only way they're gonna get to him like that is by women. And trust me, they do stuff like that. I've seen videos of it. People like how they infiltrate. Prime example is Bill Clinton. People say that the chick that he was messing around with in the White House, she was actually a spy from Israel. So that there you go. So they use women to infiltrate and try and get to you. But next clip I got for you guys is Nick and Alex Jones on a call about Trump, just talking about how we need to crush and stop these leftists from going radical and going crazy. It's like I said before, dude. I mean, the left is scary now. I mean, they're violent. They don't want to see us live. They don't like our opinions. They don't like how we speak our mind. They don't like any of that. So yeah, I'm gonna let Nick and Alex do the talking and let them get down to talking. You guys enjoy it.
And notice how Pritzker's even more arrogant now. You arrest illegal aliens doing your job, we'll put you in prison. I mean, that is outrageous.
They're totally emboldened. And that's my fear, is that Trump needs to come in with overwhelming force and remove hope from the equation and say, you think you're going to go up against the federal government and federal law enforcement? You're done. You're going to jail. Forget about 200 DHS, National Guard, whatever. They need to crush this insurrection, because the longer that they don't, the more emboldened that the Democrat leadership will get, Antifa, the radical left, the more emboldened they will get as time goes on, and they'll keep pushing.
Well, that's right. 200 troops to Memphis, 200 to Portland, 400 to Chicago is nothing. I mean, seriously, people go, oh, you're the anti-police state guy. Why are you for it? It's constitutional. It was the military and police gave me the documents 30 years ago, 25 years ago, where they were being trained. I was given the videos to literally confiscate guns, lock down cities, take over the capitals, arrest governors. That's martial law. If Trump was just planning a sneak attack on America and was going to do all, I would be against him. No, this is the left stirring up the insurrection, saying it's their plan, and then Trump thinks he's going to send a Band-Aid in there, and then thinking, oh, well, when they shoot our ICE people, they'll look bad. No, they're going to false flag the illegal aliens. That is the next thing.
Well, in the insurrection is you got 10 million illegals here. So they broke the law. That's an invading army. You try to deport them, and then you get left-wing terrorists shooting at law enforcement. You try to arrest those people. Then you get the Democratic governor saying, we're going to arrest the people arresting them. So, because I get the same thing. People say, oh, well, what about Palantir and what about Trump? And it's like, we're at war with these people. They are the invasion. This is a legitimate insurrection. It's a legitimate use of law enforcement and the military to put this down. And my fear is that Trump is barking up the wrong tree, because I don't believe that he and his administration are solid enough to follow through and do what is necessary.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard, with Trump right now, because, he's trying his hardest right now to go and stop all these people, the left, from being violent, and it's tough, He's got judges over here blocking his decisions, lower court judges. I mean, it's just bad, like you said, J.B. Pritzker, prime example in Chicago, the mayor. They're instead of arresting the illegal criminal, they're trying to get the ICE agents arrested. It's so like mind-boggling, when you sit and think about it, because these people are, like I said before again, they work for the government, they work for Trump, so they're federal agents. It's not like they're just some radical terrorist group from outside of the country just arresting up illegal criminals, But yeah, the left's gonna think what they want to think. Like I said before, they live in their own world, own bubble. It's mind-boggling. So, last clip I got for you guys today is, again, Nick and I forget his name all the time, Alex Jones, talking about civil war, and that's on the horizon, and I think it is too. Unfortunately, if you guys saw yesterday the No Kings protest, I think they're really trying to pin Republicans and Democrats and just in general everyone, conservatives, against each other, and I think it's not good for America, not good for citizens. It's just, like I said, not good in general. And yeah, Nick and Alex talk about it, so I'm gonna let you guys enjoy it.
Two distinct sides. It doesn't seem like there's a contest of authority between two sides, because both sides respected the authority of the civilian leader of the military, of law enforcement, the supremacy of the federal government, etc. But what you have setting up right now is really a constitutional clash, where the federal government is coming in with National Guard, they're coming in with ICE, they're coming in with federal law enforcement, trying to enforce federal laws. The state government and even the city government, city of Chicago, are saying, we're going to arrest the federal law enforcement. We're not going to obey the federal laws. We have authority actually over the National Guard in our state. We ultimately have the authority. And you understand that there's large percentages of the population on either side that are going to go with Trump or go with Pritzker. And it comes down on some level to the loyalty of the military. And that's kind of like a scary, unprecedented situation.
Let me back you up. That's another. All these clips, CNN, MSNBC, New York Times, Washington Post. it's time for the military to turn on Trump, which is a coup. Well, if he was like putting us in concentration camps and, you know, cutting the energy off, yeah, no, he's following the law that we elected him for. I mean, so they're putting that talking point out.
Yes, and it's very clear that that is going to become a real clash where, let's say they deploy 200 National Guardsmen from Illinois to Texas. What if you have people that start to refuse? What if you have people in Chicago police that start to refuse the orders of the police captain? It's really coming down to, in a way that I've never seen in my lifetime,
a civil war where both sides pick a side.
Yes.
Inside families. And because the police in Chicago on the scanner, they're like, we're not going to help people that are being attacked. Really? And so I think you're going to see mainly military and police side with the good side.
I hope so. And I think that in Chicago, you will see that. But it's going to come down to the men with guns, the men with the guns and the badges. Who are they personally loyal to? What is their interpretation? Who do they believe actually wields the real authority? That's the definition of a constitutional crisis. It's a definition of a political crisis. I don't think people realize the peril we're in, least of all the Democrats who keep pushing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Nick said, I mean, it's crazy. We're living in crazy times right now, I mean, we got, I don't know if you guys saw the other day, I think in Chicago too, that there was a police officer who was an illegal alien, and he was supposed to get deported back in 2015, and he stayed over 10 years over his visa, so at 2025, 10 years. That's just crazy, and he's in a police department. He's over here supposed to protect, he's in a department that's supposed to protect American citizens, and the dude's not even from here, It's crazy, dude. I mean, but it's like Nick said, dude. I mean, imagine if we have to call our police department. Almost if they don't want to, they refuse. And they're the ones, like Nick said, they're the ones with the guns. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't pray for a civil war. I hope that we're able to get our stuff together. But I mean, at this point, we don't know, dude. It's crazy times, But if you guys like this video, like, subscribe, comment down below. Like I said, Nick's live Monday through Friday. Remember, always America first. It's just stay up, and yeah, you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys. Pure Record out.